Yes, guys, we're back and we're live for the next two games. We are back for the next two. Can we get this started? What's going on with Twitch? Why is Twitch not working? Why is Twitch doing this? Twitch is not loading up. We need Twitch to be live, but Twitch is not live. Can we sort out Twitch quickly before we go on TikTok? Okay, guys, we are live and we are back for Group H. It is Group H in the building. It's Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde obviously play as well. It's Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia. Let's see what happens. Who's going to get the win? We will see. We will see. It is Cape Verde against Saudi, Uruguay against Spain. Let's see who's going to do it. Imagine Uruguay win and Cape Verde win. Spain is, yeah, Spain could be third. Spain could be third. But that's very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. But we're going to be there. We're going to be watching all the way. And we're going to see what happens in this group. Obviously, if you're Scotland right now, you are going to want Spain to get the job done. You're going to want Spain to win. Can Spain win? Can Spain help Scotland? They need the help. Scotland need all the help they can get. Scotland need all the help they can get. We are just trying to get set up on two screens to be able to watch both games because that's what we want to do here. We're watching every single game at this World Cup and obviously two separate games at the same time. We need to get started. Spain versus France will be the semi-final. So you think it's going to be the semis? Spain and France. Saudi can win. You think Saudi can win? Really? Let's see. I mean, Saudi, listen, this is their chance. They win this, they qualify. Saudi win this, they will qualify. But will they win this? That's the question. It's the question, will they get this win? Let's see. Let's see if they can do it. Must win. Yeah, it's a must win game for Uruguay. Absolute must win. Uruguay cannot mess around anymore. It's on ITV1. ITV1 is Spain against Uruguay. ITV4 for the other one. So it's ITV1, Chloe. ITV1, Spain, Uruguay. ITV4 for Cape Verde against Saudi Arabia. Obviously, we're watching both games. And this is what? Games number 63 and 64 at the World Cup. After this, there's going to be 40 left. There's going to be 40 games left. We're going to be watching both games tonight and we're going to be seeing what happens. We're going to see what happens. Obviously, Uruguay can't lose. Uruguay cannot lose. It's as simple as that. Uruguay, if they draw, they might make it. But if they lose, they are out. They are out. Can't lose. Uruguay cannot lose this game. And it's as simple as that. Can't afford to lose. I don't think a draw will. No. A draw won't. No worries, Chloe. What do you think about Uruguay and Spain? How many goals you reckon each will score? Let's see. Let's see. I need to look at the lineups. I haven't had a chance to look at the lineups. We're going to do that soon. Thank you for the follow, Gralaforni. Thank you for the follow. Spain will win. Does Spain need to win? Spain doesn't need to win. Spain could draw and top this group. A draw for Spain is enough. A draw for Uruguay might not be. Wow, and look at these guys. Look at who's on the screen. If you're watching on ITV, you will see two of the Uruguay's greatest players. The GOAT Messi returns tomorrow, he does. It's the last group game. Argentina are the last group game. Spent the gap scrolling Messi shorts, don't regret a thing. I mean, you may as well just enjoy him while he's still around, honestly. Because soon he's going to be gone, and then who is going to ever reach that level? Bielsa best pull off a miracle. Let's see. Pressure's on for Uruguay. The pressure is on. They messed around in the first two. As a Iraqi, I'm trying to recover from the Senegal game. Brother, it's done now, man. I mean, listen, let's be honest. Iraq in that group, they were never going to qualify. That group had France with Mbappe, Norway with Haaland, and Senegal, AFCON champions. It was the toughest group Iraq could have been in. No group is harder than that group. There's a lot of comments, guys. I've got to scroll down. If Uruguay win and Spain could face Argentina in the last 32, yeah, I mean, Spain could finish third. There is a possibility of that happening. Very unlikely, though. How much goals Cape Verde need and Uruguay? That was Forlan. That was Forlan. Thank you for the follow, Ebrima. How much goals Cape Verde need and Uruguay? Uruguay need to win. If Uruguay win, they qualify. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Spain has to score quickly to control the game. Ballon d'Or, Dembele, yeah, he's just incredible. I like the Spain kit a lot. It's a very nice kit. If you're watching the game, the Spain kit, the top is very, very nice. What are they thinking to not start Haaland and Odegaard, I'll never know. Listen, I think what they thought is, we've qualified, the likelihood of us beating France is low. Let's just rest the players so we can definitely have a better chance of beating Ivory Coast, because we knew they qualified already. Thank you for the follow, B. You look like, who is that? I don't know who that is, Morgan. Viva España, Ballon d'Or Dembele. He's incredible. Cape and Spain winning. If Saudi lose, yes. If Saudi lose, they're out. If Uruguay lose, they're out. If Cape Verde lose, they're out. Simple as that. If they lose, they're out. If they lose, they are out. If Saudi loses, everybody, other than Spain. Spain is the only team in this group that can afford to lose. Nobody else can lose. If they lose, they're out. What if they draw? Well, if Cape Verde draw, they'll be on 3 points. And if these two draw, Uruguay will be on 3 points. Spain obviously will then be on 5. As it stands, Uruguay are ahead on goals scored. They've scored 3 goals, but they've also conceded 3. Cape Verde have scored 2 and conceded 2. So then it would be Uruguay finishing in second on goals scored and Cape Verde finishing in third. Vozinha, Spain will win. I can see Saudi and Spain going through. Let's see. What's your predictions for both games? For me, Spain, I need to look at the lineup, Pompa. Let me look at the lineup. I just want to see if Yamal is there and if Williams is there. Yamal is there. Lamine Yamal is there. Fabian Ruiz is not. Marino's in. Llorente's back in the defense. Ferran Torres, thankfully, is on the bench. Uruguay have to win. Uruguay absolutely have to win. It's tough to predict that one. And the other game is even harder to predict because Saudi have been beaten 4-0 by Spain. Cape Verde are ahead. Cape Verde just need a point and probably qualify. It's tough. It is tough to predict. It is very, very tough to predict. What's your predictions, Pompa? Cape Verde to win both teams. We don't do tips here, guys. There's no tips. I'm not giving no tips on what to do and what not to do. I'll just give you my prediction on what I think will happen. No tips, no BTTS, none of that. BTTS, none of that. None of that. But Yamal starts. Yamal starts. Pompa, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Sweden, France? Are you happy? Are you sad? Talk to me. Sweden, France, most likely. Most likely. Could change, obviously. It's not confirmed. Thank you for the follow. Amax. By the way, 2 World Cup champions are facing right now. Yep. One's got 2, the other's got 1. Both drew to Cape Verde. Can you believe it? We also, it's not 100% France though, Pompa. It's not 100% yet. It's not confirmed. I reckon Spain will go for it as want to finish first. Let's see. Yamal starting. Yamal is starting in back-to-back games. Thank you for the follow, user. If Iran wins New Zealand against Belgium, Doku's back. If Iran wins today, there's a chance they can go against US in round of 16. Yeah, they can. They can. It's possible. But both would need to win their last 32 game. Who else could it be? It could be one of the other teams. I don't think it's confirmed yet. I don't think it's confirmed. I'm looking at it and not confirmed. Let's see. So it's 3 from C, D, F, G, H. C, D, C, where is C? So C is Scotland, not there yet. D is Paraguay. But that means Paraguay have fallen somewhere else. They've gone for Germany. Oh. It just depends on who finishes in the table, I think. I think it's the table, and right now Sweden on the top of the table. Sweden on top of the table, they're going to need, I think, another team to go ahead. So C, D, E. Just having a look. C, D, F, G, H. C, D, F, G, H. C, D, F, G, H. So C is Scotland, not happening. D is Paraguay, not happening. E is done, not happening. F is Sweden. G and H. So, if Uruguay win and Cape Verde win, it could be France-Spain. It could be France versus Spain. Why do I see so much hate for... Because he plays for a Premier League. Well, he used to play for a Premier League team, and Smitten, they just don't like Premier League players. I mean, the rivals don't like each other, and that's pretty much it. Spain win and above 1.5 goals. We're not doing tips, guys. No tips. Thank you for the follow, Henry. So Spain finished third. They play France. There's a possibility for it. There is a possibility for it. Sweden would then avoid France. And we will have an amazing game in the round of 32. But let's see. Thank you for the follow, boy. Guys, just one thing. Obviously, in the last stream, we hit 4K. And I just want to say thank you for all the support and all the comments, the likes, the follows, everything. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll just keep going and carry on watching. But now I really do appreciate the support. Thank you for the likes and for the follows. And we're live. 2 games. 2 games. One hasn't started. One has. The one that started is Spain against Uruguay. Spain against Uruguay has started. Oh, Yamal still has it. Yamal. Uruguay get lucky. Uruguay get so lucky. Let's go Cape Verde. Thank you for the follow, Joker. Live Spain lose. I'm making fake allegations against myself. Come on, Cape Verde. Hit early this time. Nice to see you, Cryptic. My team Spain win 2-0. Let's go Cape Verde. Come on, Uruguay. You'll think is going to score first. We're not doing tips here. I really want Cape Verde to win. Let's see if they can do it. Imagine they do. Imagine they do. Imagine Cape Verde actually win the group. Imagine they play 3 games at the World Cup and not lose. It's possible. Greetings from Gambia. How you doing, Joker? What game are you watching? I'm watching both. Most of us are watching both. Smitten, what game are you watching? Are you still in the live? Is it a draw enough for Cape Verde? It should be enough, yeah, because they've got a 0 goal difference. It will put them ahead of South Korea. It put them ahead of Scotland. And yeah, should be, as it stands, Cape Verde are 6th in that table. Korea are barely hanging on. Korea are barely hanging on. Scotland have fallen to 10th as it stands. Scotland have fallen to 10th. I put both teams. Are Scotland through? No. Scotland are not through. Scotland is very unlikely to go through. The game is not delayed. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me do this. My bad. My bad there, guys. Let's just get this. Let's just get that set up. Apologies. Apologies. There's no delay. Both games are live. Both games are live. I'm watching both two. I have one on TV and the other on my laptop. Okay, nice. This is literally 2 games in a group where both actually matter. So you have to watch both. You do have to watch both. 18-year-old Yamal versus 40-year-old keeper. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Let's see what Uruguay do. Uruguay can't lose. Uruguay cannot lose this game. Thank you for the follow, Maxime. Enjoy, Pompa. Enjoy. So if Cape Verde wins and Uruguay wins, what does that mean for Spain? That means Spain finish in 3rd. That means Spain finish in 3rd. Imagine that. Where are you, Mujahid, where are you? Yo, Jay, how you doing? Fingers crossed for Cape Verde. I mean, all four teams have fingers crossed right now because all 4 could finish 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. The only one where Saudi could finish. Saudi can't finish 1st. Saudi cannot finish ahead of Spain. But Saudi could finish 2nd. Saudi could finish 3rd. But they cannot finish above Spain. They've lost in the head-to-head. I just need Spain to not place 1st because Austria got to play them then. Ah, and you're Austrian. You're Austrian, you don't want it. Well, that would be embarrassing for Spain. It would be. If they finish 3rd in this group, with Cape Verde, Saudi, it will be a huge disappointment. Loki have a conspiracy theory. The reason why Portugal and Argentina, if both played 1st in España and Cape Verde for the win. I didn't see your comment. Scandinavia. You're in Scandinavia. Pompa, wait, how are you watching this game? Or the games? RTE? RTE Telemundo, but I don't think that's... Oh! He's dropped it, but they've got away with one. I think RTE, Camel... Yeah, in Sweden, what are you using? What are you using? RTE? BN Sports? Camel? Telemundo? I don't know, ITV? Unai Simon is Helen. He is. They should start David Raya. They should start David Raya. That's their best keeper, but they're going with Unai Simon. It's a big mistake they're making. How you doing, Mod? How are you doing? Mod, who's winning? Thank you for the follow, Miguel. No Swedish channels, TV4 and SVT. There you go. Muja is TV4 and SVT. Thanks for that, Pompa. Mod is in the building. Let's go Cape Verde and Spain winning. Are you watching both, Shishi? What happened to our good friend? Let's see what happens. 6 minutes in, both games are going to be tense, tight. Mod is sleepy. When is Mod not sleepy? We don't do tips, Joseph. We don't do any tips here. We just watch the games. We watch the games and hope we get some goals. Thank you for the follow, Percy. No tips. Dembele showed who is real Ballon d'Or winner. He's probably going to win it again. Draw Spain. You think it's going to be a draw? Wow. Go on, the Irish lad. Who? Who is that? I'm going to search this actually. What position? Yeah, no idea who that is. Oh, he's a defender. Okay, nice. Nice, man. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. We're watching both games. Let's see if we get 2 wins. Let's see if we get some goals. I'm sure we'll get goals. I'm sure we'll get goals. Spain for the win. Score predictions. Yeah, defender. Do I think both teams can score? In which game? In Uruguay, Spain. You'd expect both teams to score. But then again, Uruguay have been so poor. They've been so disappointing. Spain have Yamal. There's no Ferran Torres, so there's always a chance they get a goal. Because if the chances fall to Ferran Torres, he ain't scoring nothing. He ain't scoring no chances. We don't do tips. We don't do tips. I'll tell you, you know what it is, guys? I'll tell you who I think is going to win. I do expect the European champions to get the job done in this game. I think Uruguay have just been poor. Like in front of goal, they just don't look great. I'll be honest, they don't look great. And then as for the other game, like if Saudi don't win this game, oh my word. The other game is just too hard to call. It's really, really hard to call because Cape Verde have got draws against both Spain and Uruguay. But Saudi, 4 years ago, beat Argentina. Saudi did beat Argentina, guys. Let's not forget. He plays for Shamrock Rovers. Okay, nice. Never thought I'd be watching Cape Verde over Spain on the TV. Listen, both games are good. Both games are on at the same time. Let's see how many goals we get. Spain are on laptop. You got them on the laptop. I got Yamal on the TV, and here is Yamal. Can't get past his man. Ferran is bad. He's so bad. Ferran Torres, honestly, is awful. He's missed so many chances at this World Cup. Not been good. Thank you for the follow, Mysterio Sol. I need Saudi and Spain to win. What happens if Cape Verde game draw? If they draw and Spain win, Cape Verde finish second. Uruguay would then finish. Where would they finish? Uruguay would then finish in third on 2 points. Saudi in fourth on 2 points. Cape Verde could finish second if Spain win. That time they had a. They did. But it's still impressive because it's against Messi. It is against Messi. What is your... Thank you, Shishi. What is your BC? What is BC? If Cape Verde wins, they'll make it. Knockout stage. Yeah, if they make it, they're through. They are through. Am I seeing that right? Seeing what right? The scores. Yeah, that's the scores. Thank you for the follow. Is it Kilani? Cape Verde wins, they will make it. Knockout stages. Why does Yamal have that much space? I mean, he's so far out wide. They're not going to surely have 3 guys on him out there. What's the best scenario for Cape Verde in this game? So best scenario is they win the game and Uruguay win theirs. That is the best scenario. Uruguay win by Cape Verde win by 2 goals to 0. Uruguay win by 1 goal to 0. See, it's just that it's the final ball has not been good enough in the last 3 games. I know they've scored goals, but just have not been good enough. I'm good, Jay. How you doing? Oh, Elias, you're back. Mr. Bayern Munich, Mr. Elise, who's going to get snatched by Real Madrid. How you doing? Uruguay and Cape Verde can't lose and Saudi have to win. Yeah, nobody can lose. Spain's the only team that can lose and still qualify. None of the others can lose. Who do you think Portugal's route for winning? Let's see. Let's get to that group. That group is tomorrow night. Is draw enough or do they have to win? Cape Verde? A draw is enough. A draw is enough to finish in third. And as they have a 0 goal difference, they'll be ahead of South Korea and Scotland. So they would need what? 2 more teams. They would need 2 more teams. That is the worst thing that could happen for Scotland. They need Spain to win this match. They absolutely need Spain to win this match. If Spain don't win, Scotland will be out on the next group. Do they have to beat Colombia? If they beat Colombia, they top the group. But that's a big if. It's a very big if. Is Jamal playing? He is playing. Thank you for the follow by. That's the best scenario for Scotland. What's the best scenario? Spain winning. Spain winning, and then that's the best. Spain winning, there'll be no team in this group on 3 points. In third place. Cape Verde might finish on 3 points with a draw, but there'll be no third team in the group finishing on 3 points. Best scenario, they get sent home. Helen's had enough. Helen's had enough. Thank you for the follow, D. Bradley. That's the best scenario. Good seeing you too, man. Good seeing you too. Oh, Scott, they'll be out. If it stays like this, nothing changes. They'll be out in the next group. Once the next group is done, they could be out. They need Spain to win a lot. They need Spain to win a lot. If Spain and Cape Verde draw, they are in the second. They are second in the group. Yeah, Cape Verde will be second. No, Cape Verde will be third. They need for Cape Verde to be second. They need Spain to beat Uruguay because of goal difference. Because of goals scored. Sorry. Because of goals scored. Yamal puts the ball in. Spain better win. Also, Portugal has to win against Colombia or else they will face Spain and France. Going to the bottom, guys. Okay, we start fresh. Do you think Spain will win with... Let's see. Uruguay is hungry. Spain got this. Uruguay has good pressure to... Yeah. Uruguay have a lot of pressure on them in this game. A huge amount of pressure. Best scenario is Spain and Cape Verde win, so Uruguay go home and England don't have to play Uruguay. Yeah, that'd be very, very good. It wouldn't be, I don't think it would be England. I think it'd be Argentina. I think that's what it says as it stands. It's Argentina or Uruguay for Argentina. Rate these 3: Harry Kane, WWE Kane, and Candy Kane. Which Kane? Which WWE one? With the mask or without? Because there's 2 Kanes, let's not forget. Cape Verde have come so far, they must win this. It will be awesome. Even if they draw, it will be awesome because they'll qualify. I would really love to see Cape Verde win, but I can't find a way to... You just never know. They've drawn with Spain and Uruguay, so anything is possible. In the later rounds is what I mean. Oh yeah, true. That is true as well. Yeah, I guess you want to avoid Uruguay. I think for England, we want to avoid all South American teams. Yamal blocked, and it's been cleared. Masked, yeah, definitely got to be masked. Thank you for the follow, Bangsat. Go on, yalla, score to watch the games. Score to watch the games? Has there been any reason why Nico Williams... I think he had an injury. So that's why they haven't gone with him. He had an issue, but I'm not sure what it was. I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing? Nah, I know, Jay, I know. Lamine, please be like Dembele, please. Please be like Dembele. Please be like a Ballon d'Or winner. Please be like the future Ballon d'Or winner. It's hard to be like Dembele. Dembele is going to win the Ballon d'Or again. Dembele is going to win the Ballon d'Or again unless the magician from Argentina wins the World Cup. Then what can you say? Because it would be Messi winning the World Cup. Because Argentina not the same team. Argentina definitely not the same team. Mr. Bean, baked beans or beanies. You're gonna watch the Austria-Algeria game. Yeah, that's the final game in the groups. Thank you for the follow, Ismail. Lol, Lamine, hat trick, no chance. Out of Neymar, Messi, Ronaldinho, and Maradona, who is better dribbler of the four? Better dribbler of the four? Bro, one guy is 39 years old and they can't get it off him. They literally can't get the ball off him. He's 39 years old. And the rest, Neymar, I think now can't do it. He can't do the beat 2, 3, 4 players. Messi, we're gonna see Jordan. Let's forget Jordan. The game after that, they're gonna be playing a half decent team. He's still gonna be running past the defense like they're not there. Messi is still one of the best players. I don't know how he's 39 years old. And yes, we get it. He's one of the greatest of all time. He's currently one of the best players in football at that age. Like, it's mad. It is mad. How does the Cape Verde game look so far? I think Saudi have had a lot of the ball. They have had a lot of the ball. They're pushing for the goal. Saudi need the win. Cape Verde don't need the win. Saudi need to win. Saudi, if they don't win, they're out. For them, it's a definite. You have to win or you're out. For Uruguay and for Cape Verde, they can afford to draw. They can afford to draw. Guys, I'm going to the bottom here. I'm going to start again. Portugal vs Colombia prediction. Portugal guaranteed winners. If England get to the final... Oh my word. Where was that header? If England get to the final, will you go out to watch or stay at home? Let's see if we get there, Jay. Let's see if we get there. Ronaldo and Messi aging like a fine wine. What happens if Cape Verde loses? Mate, by any chance you remembered my conspiracy theory? What was it again? Your conspiracy theory. Something to do with Cape Verde, but I can't remember what it was. It was Cape Verde. Was it Spain? It was something Cape Verde, Spain related. Yamal, Uruguay have got so many bodies in the box. Cape Verde need the win. There are third place teams with 3 points. Saudi Arabia's straight win. Let's see. Remember, Portugal won the Euros with 3 draws in the group stage. Step up, Cape Verde. They did. 2016. But they had Sue. Cape Verde have no Sue. That's the difference. They had Cristiano, who scored 2 against Wales in the semis. He scored 2 headers against Wales in the semi-finals. How you doing? Always be kind. Which game you watching? But listen, if Cape Verde get 3 draws in this group, in a group where really and truly they should have lost all 3 games, it will be incredible. It's already incredible. They've drawn to Spain and Uruguay. That should have never happened. That should have never, ever happened. Bro, that header, yeah, both headers. Both headers. Does Semedo play for Cape Verde? Which Semedo? One Semedo plays for Portugal. That's the one that I know of. Cape Verde Semedo? Let's have a look. I know Portugal have one. Nelson Semedo. Do Cape Verde have a Semedo? They do. They have a Semedo playing left mid. And he plays for Omonia Nicosia. Omonia Nicosia. Playing left mid for Cape Verde. Where are you? Watch the football. I'm in London. Where are you? Watch the football. What do you think about... What do you think about... Who is that? I have no idea who that is. Is this the referee? In which game? I'm looking Zekman, but I don't know what referee that is. Thank you for the follow. And one ace. Too legit. Willie Semedo, yeah, he's playing for Cape Verde. Never know, Cape Verde might be hustling us. Once they're through to the groups, they'll turn up the heat. Maybe Semedo turns into Mr. Sue. He might get the goals. Spain, how have they not scored? Halftime predictions, please. Brother, let's get to halftime. And then, Mr. Fitzgerald, you'll get halftime predictions. We haven't even hit hydration break. Let's do hydration break first, and then we'll do halftime predictions. If Portugal win, would they play in... Okay, so we have hydration break. Okay, now maybe halftime predictions aren't bad. But this game, Spain are pushing, Uruguay are not. Uruguay, it's almost as if they've accepted their fate. They've got the hardest game in the group left. They need to get something. They're settling for a point. They're just trying not to concede. More excited about Cape Verde playing than my own country, Australia. They've got a corner. They've got a corner. It's a terrible corner from Cape Verde. Oh my god. Like, it couldn't have been any worse. How you doing, Pumpkin? Tartan Army, it's not looking good. It's not. It is not looking good. They've got a corner, Cape Verde, but they've messed it up. But listen, a point is enough. Casa, a point is actually enough to go through. Like, the likelihood is they will go through. Scotland, as it stands, are in trouble. They're in even more trouble. They were in trouble. The trouble has just increased in that first 23, 24 minutes. Is Nunes playing? Yes, but no. He's playing. We haven't seen him. Thank you for the follow. Told you so. How are you watching two at the same time? Magic, brother. That is how we're using some magic. One on one screen, one on the other screen, and one eye on each screen, I guess. Are you not watching both? Imagine Spain game ends 0-0. I am the grandma, and I think it's going to be a boy. Huh? Love the feeling of an England match day coming thick and fast now. Yep, it's happening 10 p.m. Not sure if it's BBC or ITV, but it's one of them. And it's Panama. We played them last time. We beat them 6-1. And this time we should beat them at least by 3 or 4. I'm sure they've improved. They have improved since then. Like back then, it was a joke. That game was an absolute joke. We scored 6 goals, and then right at the end, we conceded the goal. It's on ITV. It's on ITV 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Or tonight. 10 p.m. tonight. Scotland should have gone all out against Morocco, then low blocked Brazil. Scotland should have got a shot on target, Helen, against Morocco. That's what they should have done. They should have tried to score. They didn't try to score. And that's why they're in big, big trouble. Score for both games are at the top. BBC, no, it's ITV. Tomorrow, England is playing on ITV. The game kicks off at 10 o'clock. You got it, man. Wait, let's have some water. We need some water. I need some tea, to be honest, because there was a big, big gap in between this game and the 2 games before. And we don't want to sleep. Scotland should try playing. They should try playing, yeah. I think it's too late to play. I do think the opportunity to play has come and gone, which is a shame. It is a shame. Now that you're going to have to wait and pray and see. Do I think Spain will win? I do think Spain should win. Will they win? Let's see. That's not the right side. What do you think scores will be? Let's see. There's always the Euros. Yeah, they've qualified for that. They're one of the host nations. Chance, Uruguay. Nunes, what is he doing? What on earth was Nunes doing? I mean, Nunes, no idea. No idea what he's doing. The chance is gone. Uruguay do have it back. But what on earth was Darwin Nunes doing? Yamal. Yamal. Oh, there's a chance here. There is a chance here for Spain. It's a counter. Biner puts it in. Keeper's got the ball. Keeper has got the ball. Is Saudi, if Saudi draw, they're out? Yep, Saudi draw, Saudi lose, they're out. Saudi have to win. The other two can afford to draw. Nunes is not a real player anymore. Uruguay are hungry. Yeah, both games are 0-0. What you reckon, Spain or Uruguay? I mean, if you've been here since the start, you'll know. You'll know who I think. The European champions should get the job done. Because the Uruguayans have not delivered in 2 games. At least Spain delivered against Saudi. Spain delivered, they scored 4 goals, they won the game. I don't know what Darwin Nunes was doing. Like, what on earth was Darwin Nunes doing? Cape, Italy will win the World Cup. Verde. Let's see. Darwin Nunes. Nunes. Crosses straight to Unai Simon. Straight to Unai Simon. Is it me or Rodri has been so poor? A lot of misplaced passes. In this game, I'll be honest, I haven't noticed. I've been watching both games. I haven't really picked up on who's lost the ball multiple times. Spain or Uruguay, who you reckon? Let's see. Spain is through. Both draw only, Saudi go home. Yeah, both draw only, Saudi go home. The other two go through. Well, one goes through for sure in second place. The other one will have to wait and see. Thank you for the follow, H1. Rodri has been really, really poor. What about Pedri? Has Pedri been poor? Cucurella's lost it a couple of times. I've seen Cucurella lose the ball. He lost the ball in the chance where Nunes almost scored. Rodri, I mean, they've changed the midfield a little. Fabian Ruiz obviously has come out. And Mikel Merino's come in. Worst Ballon d'Or winner in history. Yeah, I mean, that year, people are going to say Vinicius should have won it. I would say someone completely different. I would go with a Spaniard that also won the Champions League. But what do I know? What do I know? Pedri has been fire. I mean, fine. Pedri is fine most of the time. Most of the time, he is fire. Yeah, Pedri, listen. One of the best. Darwin Nunes is not going to get there. What was that, Canobia? Who was that? Araujo. You've got like 200 more viewers now than a week ago, bro. On the rise. Yeah, and I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, for the likes, for the follows. And listen, let's try and do the whole World Cup. Do the whole World Cup from the very start to the very end. And if you haven't been here from the very start, it's all right. You can stick around until the very end. Because listen, when it gets to the knockouts, that's when the World Cup really begins. It really does begin. And now that cup of tea is going to keep me going until the end of the night. How you doing, Harris? Thank you for the follow, Wednesday. What's the score prediction for Spain, Uruguay? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the score prediction is. Let's see what the score is at halftime. You know what? Uruguay have grown into this game. They didn't start off well, but they have grown into it. They have started to play a little bit better. Let's see what Cape Verde do. Let's see what Saudi do. Who thinks Yamal... How you doing, Apple? Who thinks Yamal... Too much to read, brother. We don't do tips here, you know it. I'm good, Harris. How are you? It's a nice group in here, good vibe. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just enjoying the football and unfortunately constantly talking about a certain team that plays in blue that is in trouble. Is in trouble, Casa. We have to be honest, is in trouble. What do I mean by no tips? I mean like no predictions. Like I'm not doing predictions with chance Uruguay, big chance Uruguay. And it's been cleared. I don't want to use the other word because you can't say it on live, but you know, people are coming here and asking me how many corners and how many yellow cards. We don't do that here. So I'm not gonna tell you how many yellow cards, how many shots on target, or anything like that. I don't know how to explain it without saying the word, but yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the follow, Eva. What do you mean by no? That's what I meant. England B team against Scotland. What color is Spain wearing? I'm so confused. They are wearing white. It's a very nice shirt. I have to be honest, this, if you're Spanish and you want a shirt, this is definitely one to get. It's a white shirt with the maroon stripes. White shirt, maroon stripes, maroon neck. It's a beautiful shirt. It's the maroon. Makes it chance. Great ball. Great ball, no goal. Yeah, basically what Jay said. Literally what Jay said. I don't do that here. We don't do any of that here. Spain B team will lose. I've only watched England. Knockout stages is where it begins for me. Knockout stages, Charlie, that's when the fun really commences. That's when every game, from the very first minute until the very end, every second counts. Every second counts. Obviously, in the groups, you could lose the first game and win the whole tournament. Messi did it. In the knockouts, you cannot lose. It's as simple as that. In the knockouts, you cannot lose because if you do, you're on the next flight. And they're going to be saying, where is this person? Where is that person? Airport this way, airport that way. You can't lose in the knockouts. You cannot lose in the knockouts. Yeah, no, Anthony, we don't do any of that. Thank you for the follow. Sakiki football live stream. Fun fact, despite playing every game at World Cup 2018, Giroud never had a shot on target. Yeah, I mean, Mbappe, who scored in that tournament? Griezmann got a few. Who else? Titi obviously scored against Belgium in the semis. Mbappe, Pavard scored that incredible goal against Argentina. Mbappe got 2. Griezmann got the penalty. 4. I think it was 4-3 the score. Aguero got a goal late. Yeah, I must say low blocks have been a problem to many teams. Portugal, England, even France struggled. Yeah, but they shouldn't be struggling. Because which team did France struggle against? France ended up scoring 3 against Senegal, scored 3 against Iraq, and put 4 past Norway. So I don't think France have struggled. I mean, they've got the goals. They've got the goals. England have struggled against Ghana, and Portugal struggled massively against DR Congo. Those two you can look at and say, you know what? They've got to change something. And they do. Because if that happens again in the knockouts, it's going to go to extra time, penalties. Penalties, anything can happen. Believe me, I know that. Shot from distance over Bentancur. Who was it? Was it Bentancur? Yeah, it was. Bentancur has put it over. He has put it over. To be honest, England was 11 versus 20 defenders. Ghana, they were defending for their lives. They did a great job. How can we not break that down? I'll be honest, it was the midfield. We had a number 8. We didn't have a number. We had 2 number 6s. Let's be honest. We had 2 number 6s and a number 10. You can't have Rice and Anderson in that game. You just can't do it. You need to have Rice, Bellingham, and Rogers, Eze, somebody else. That's what you need to do. I would say they struggled against Senegal until the 60th minute. Then Barcola goal, I think, was... No, Mbappe scored. Mbappe scored... What are they looking at? No, it's been cleared. No foul. Spain bad this year. Yeah, it's been a while, so my memory might be incorrect. Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. That game happened when? Ages ago. We've seen many, many games since. But yeah, Mbappe, I think second half scored. I know he got his second. Who scored the goal in between? The goal in between was scored by... I'm just trying to think. Was it Dembele? It wasn't Dembele. Dembele scored in the second game. Who scored in the first game? So it was Mbappe? And then somebody else, and then Mbappe again. Who scored the second goal for France? Oh, Barcola. Barcola. It was Barcola. It was Barcola. And then Mbappe just thought, you know what? I'm hitting this. He just said, I'm hitting this from so far out. Lise complained to the ref. Mbappe said, don't complain. I got this. And yeah, they've won every game since. And they've scored at least 3 goals in every game since. Can Spain get a goal here? Pedri lost it. Araujo. Uruguay throw. I've seen more Spurs games that are more interesting than this one. Which game are you watching, Elias? Spain could meet France if they lose this and Cape Verde win. Spain could meet France if they lose this and Cape Verde win. They could, yeah. We discussed this at the very beginning of the stream. They could be up against France. Thank you for the follow, voted. Norway could have done better, but they didn't put, yeah, they didn't. They had them on the bench. Spain, Uruguay. Are you not watching the other game? You don't want to see if Cape Verde can go undefeated in the World Cup because it's on. They could go undefeated in the group. Thank you for the follow, Flyny Bob. Thank you for the follow, Derek. But now, you know what, guys? We are honest. We have to be honest. It's the rules on this channel, and both games have been poor. I have to be honest. Neither game has entertained or drawn you in. It is poor on one screen and poorer, if that's even the word. If that's even the word, on the other screen. It has been 2 bad games. 2 very bad games. Thank you for the follow, Apple. Who is playing better, Cape Verde or Saudi? Cape Verde have a corner. They have a chance. That header is shockingly bad. Shockingly bad. Oh, it's a corner again. Bad and 5. It's been 2 bad games. Do you think Mex is making it to the round of 16? If they do, it's going to be England. That would be a great game to watch. For neutrals, a great game. Cape Verde win, Spain win. Is it worth sticking Spain, Uruguay on? Jamal's playing, Charlie, but it's not been a great watch. It hasn't, I have to be honest. Cape Verde win, Spain win. Let's see. Let's see. I have to be honest. Games have not delivered. These two have not. The group before this, we saw 10 goals. We saw 10 goals. This one, no, thank you. Both games have been poor. They gave us a long break as well. They gave us a 3-hour break in between. But yeah, these two have not delivered. But that's because there is so much at stake in both games. Like we saw US against Turkey, there was nothing at stake. In both of these games, there is a lot at stake. Because 3 out of the 4 teams could top the group. Saudi, the only team that cannot top this group. So this group is tight. This group is so tight. Yamal goes down. Nothing given. Cross. Baina. He scored. He scored. The keeper's made a huge mistake. There's a huge mistake by Muslera. Oh my word. Spain have scored. That was painful to watch. That was so painful to watch. Muslera, what are you doing? It's a huge keeper mistake. Uruguay are in serious trouble. Thank you for the heart, me, LC. Please tell me you saw that. Please tell me you saw that, LC. Oh my word. That was painful to watch. That was so painful to watch. I feel bad for him, man. I actually feel bad for Muslera. But then again, he's a professional. How has he not kept this out? How has he not kept this out? The shot. Oh my word. It's a shocking mistake. A shocking mistake. How? How has this gone in? Oh my word, it's a huge mistake. It is a huge mistake. The game is now... Uruguay need to score 2 goals. Uruguay need to score at least a goal. Oh my word. Oh my word. We've got a goal. We've got a goal. Uruguay are going to throw bodies forward. This is about to become a really, really good game. How has that gone in? How has that gone in? Cape Verde on the attack. Saudi, have they cleared? No, they haven't. Shot from distance. Wide. Wide. Bro, it was worth sticking on it. Yeah, I mean, it's a shocking piece of goalkeeping. This is a game now. It's definitely a game. My grandma saves that. Assist or no assist. Painful. So, so painful. That was... How has he let it in? How has he let it in? Anyone offering football advice? Which team to support? France. Something Pickford would do. Nah, even he wouldn't do that. Even Pickford would save that. Sort it late, but no, there's no see that late. The ball has no pace on it. The ball has no pace on it. Like, how has he not saved it? Like, honestly, it's such a straightforward... Like, he should be grabbing that ball. And it slipped through his fingers. Who score... Baena scores, but really, Muslera concedes. That's what it should be. Muslera concedes. Somebody is going off. Ugarte is going off. He's got an injury. He's going off on a stretcher. He is going off on a stretcher. Doesn't look good. At least, yeah, game will open up now. Who assisted? I don't know. It was a cross from the right. I wasn't paying attention because the keeper should have saved. That's what I took from that. Not assist and not who scored. What Muslera did. What he didn't do. Llorente got the assist. It is poor. Really, really poor. Spain for 10 corners. They have 5. Llorente, he kicked it with a... Nah, this is fully the keeper's fault. Damn, Ugarte out. You've got a chance now. Ugarte's out. No, we can't laugh, man. We can't even say that because that could be his last... That could have been his last 40 minutes at the World Cup. But yeah, let's see what happens. Muslera, flop keeper of the tournament. He's made mistake after mistake. You look at the goals they conceded against Cape Verde, the free kick where the wall split, not really his fault. The second goal where he comes flying out of goal, doesn't get to the ball first. The player gets past him, puts it in the back of the net. Muslera has had a shocker. He has had a shocker. Maybe ball slippery. I mean, come on. Are we going to be using the rain excuse? What a bad first half in both games. This one just started. I'm telling you now, Uruguay, Spain, the game just started. Uruguay now need to get a goal. As it stands, they're out. As it stands, Uruguay are in third. As it stands, Cape Verde are in second. As it stands, Cape Verde have qualified. Yep, there's the table. Spain in first, Cape Verde, Capo Verde. Capo Verde? Capo Verde? We need to get their name right. If they're going to qualify, we definitely need to get their name right. Capo Verde in second with 3 points. Will Uruguay score? Because if they don't, and the other game stays as it is, Spain and Capo Verde qualify. Imagine qualifying from a group with Saudi and Uruguay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of comments. Goodness gracious. We're going to have to start from the bottom, guys. Just not going to be able to catch up otherwise. Apologies. Verde like green in French. Like, which goalkeeper had a disastrous mistake twice? Yeah, him. Muslera's made 2 mistakes. He has made 2 mistakes. You look at the Iraqi keeper for the Haaland goal. You look at Scotland's goals, but they weren't... I'd say one was the keeper's fault. Uruguay are in trouble. Capo Verde, my team, Germany. They'd give you a game. They're going to end this group without losing. There's a possibility for it. Imagine turning up at the World Cup. Everybody is expecting you to lose all 3 games, and you lose none of them. But there is still a whole half left against Saudi. It's not anywhere near done. Lucas Zidane, yeah, that's another one. He made 2 mistakes. The third one, there's nothing you can do about that, but the first 2, they were mistakes. Who scored? Baena scored, but really, Muslera conceded. Muslera definitely conceded. How are you keeping up with these double matches? 2 screens, Lossie, 2 screens. Which game are you watching? Guys, which game is everybody watching in the chat? Chat, which game? Which game are you guys watching? If you're watching both, let me know. If you're watching one, which one? Yes, Saudi is doing good. They are, Tabi. They are pushing. They are pushing. I think they might even win. Saudi Arabia might win, though, because they played good against Uruguay and Cape Verde, got pretty lucky. Let's see. Can Saudi do it? Imagine Saudi qualify. Wow. Saudi qualify. They're going to have another bank holiday. They had a bank holiday after beating Argentina. That was beating Argentina. This is qualifying. If they qualify from the group, I think they might have like a whole week off. Cape Verde have done what Turkey was expected to do. Literally put up a fight and not get knocked out in the group stages. I don't hear about Kepa and Saudi. You have a lot of comments and you stop answering me. What was the comment, Vili? Remind me, please. Apologies if I've like skipped over comments. There's just so many, and yes, it's tough because we've got to keep an eye on the footages on the football as well. But yeah, just remind me what the comment was, what the question was, and I'll give you an answer. Or an answer to the best of my abilities. No worries, Unc. Maran, Elise or Yamal, Elise for me any day. Same Charlie. Elise this season has had an incredible season. He should definitely be ahead of Yamal in the Ballon d'Or ranking. No shadow of a doubt. Even what he's doing for France. And Yamal, yes, he scored a goal against Saudi, but you look at Elise in the 10 for France, crazy. I mean, he wasn't playing in the 10 against Senegal in the first half. In the second half, he got moved into the 10, and the whole game changed. The whole game changed against Senegal. Elise dominated that game. He dominated the midfield and ended up with 2 assists. For who? For Zinha. Yeah, for Zinha could keep 3 or 2 clean sheets. 2 clean sheets and not lose a game. Spain, Uruguay versus Spain. Saudi easy win. Cape Verde, both. Spain, both. So we've got some both. We've got some both. We've got some Spain and we've got some Cape Verde. So everybody is watching. We're watching it all. We're watching it all. There's 2 minutes left in the Cape Verde Saudi game and 3 minutes left in the other game. I will read every comment because halftime is coming, but I'm going to be behind on the comments. Watching Cape Verde, watching you. Are you not watching any other games, Camilo? Easy win, Cape Verde. I just forgot Valverde. Yeah, they've got one of the best midfielders, man. Let's listen. Valverde, he is great when he's not in a boxing match with Germany. Spain versus Uruguay. Capo is better. I think both games, because there's so much at stake for the teams in the games, like Uruguay have to score or they're out. In the other game, Saudi have to score or they're out. So there's just so much at stake in both games. So whatever game you are watching, there is tension, there is pressure. I think the only team where there's not as much pressure on them is Spain. Especially when Uruguay are helping them to get goals. I mean, the goalkeeper has definitely helped them with that chance. I'm watching Cape Verde. How many goals do you think Spain game will get? Let's see. Let's see. How many goals? Let's see. Let's see. Both. Yeah, both is. I think the both is the way. Both is the way. If you can watch both, if you can't, I don't know which one to advise. I mean, Uruguay are going out. The other one, both teams could go through. This group, I mean, this group has lived up to expectations. Has it lived up? Should we be seeing this right now? Should Cape Verde still have a chance to quit? This should have never happened. This group has been an absolute mess from the start because of Cape Verde and because of Saudi. Let's not forget, Saudi drew with Uruguay. It's not just Cape Verde. Chance! Unai Simon saves. Uruguay need to win this one so that Spain... Uruguay need to draw so they don't get knocked out. As it stands, Uruguay are getting knocked out. They're on 2 points. 2 points is not enough. 2 points is not enough. How many goals do you think Spain game will get? Don't spam the same comment, guys. You will get muted. Elise is better than Yamal. We need Spain versus Argentina in round of 32. Uruguay really became a small team. Yeah, I mean, there's no Suarez. They're missing so many players. There's no Cavani. There's obviously no Forlan. Godin's not there. Jimenez is not the same player. Rodriguez. They haven't got midfielders. They haven't got... There's so many players they're missing. The fact they're relying on shot from distance wide is multitasking. We are multitasking. Half-time, guys. Half-time in both games, and we're going to get back to the comments, and we're going to go through every single comment. All 78 messages that have been sent. Let's get through them. Let's see what you guys think. When is the prediction score for... What is the prediction score? Well, Uruguay have to score a goal or they're out. So you'd expect them to get a goal. They have to get a goal. If Uruguay don't score, they're knocked out of the World Cup. 2-time winners would be knocked out of the World Cup with Cape Verde and Saudi in the group. Do you know how mad that is? Goya's about to score assist. Let's see. Gonzalo Ramos is joining AC Milan. You heard that here first. Gonzalo Ramos is joining AC Milan. We might gonna have money transfer to our... if the team went through. Wait, oh yeah, Atabi. So wait, what would happen if Saudi qualify? We might gonna have money transfer to our bank accounts if the team went through. No, but how much bank holiday would you guys get? Because I know you guys had a holiday when you beat Argentina. I know when you beat Argentina, you guys had a holiday. I think it was 1 day. What would happen if you qualified? How's Uruguay looking? Bad. Who do you think will win, Egypt versus Iran? Let's get to that game, brother. Let's get to that game. That game starts in 2 hours. Fact, someone knows ball. Yamal has time. Yamal's 18 years old. He has plenty of time. But Elise is performing at a different level. Honestly, Elise is playing at a ridiculous level. Stats off the scale. And when you see him play, he just looks... Football looks easy. You know, for some players, football looks easy. For Elise, football looks easy. And football really shouldn't look easy because the defenders that he's up against, they get paid a lot of money. They should be able to stop him. They can't. So, yeah. I mean, I'm glazing because he's one of the best in his position. How many goals? Let's see. Let's see. If you spam, I'm just not going to read the second comment. Who scored in Spain? Baena. But really, Lossi, is the keeper mistake is terrible. Moslera makes a huge, huge howler. At least he didn't play good today in the 10. Yeah, but like when you look at his season, not just today, his whole season, you factor in the Senegal game, like he's up there for Ballon d'Or. He's definitely up there for Ballon d'Or. Yamal's doing better things for his age. Yeah, I mean, the age thing is different. Obviously, Yamal has won a Euros when he was, what, 17? No, how old was Yamal? With the Euros, I think he might have been 16 even. He might have been 16 when he won the Euros, when he scored that incredible goal against France. But yeah, age, obviously, Yamal's got so many years ahead of him. So many years. I'm just talking about this season, the season that we've just had. And thank you for the heart, me Smitten. The season that he's just had, Elise, out of this world. Out of this world. I think he got player of the season for the Bundesliga. And that's a league that includes Harry Kane. Appreciate it, Mr. Lover. I'm just, going to try and get through. Let's see when we get to the Egypt-Iran game. Elise is so clear. Yamal, Glazers can't handle it. I think the pushing Yamal for a Ballon d'Or when he only gets like 10 goals in the league. I get it, he's a good player, but Elise's doing crazy numbers. Like crazy numbers, delivering in big moments, big games. I get it, Champions League semi-final, he didn't deliver. But then you look at the rest of the games, and he's delivering. He's delivering. In the game before the World Cup, a friendly, Elise scores a hat-trick. I know it's a friendly. Somebody had to step up, and it was him. Third goal, incredible, outside the box, top corner. I didn't expect capeverde or Saudi to beat. Neither did I. I'll be honest with you. I thought Saudi, it might come down to the final game. You know how they play each other right now, and both on 0 points. Winner maybe qualifies. We're in a position where anybody can qualify. Literally, all 4 teams. Obviously, Spain have 4 points, so 4 is enough. But the rest, everybody could qualify. This is a group where every single team can qualify, and I think in the next group, every team can qualify again. So we're going to have the same issue with the next group where you have to watch both games to know exactly what happens. Cape Verde champions. No worries if you missed my question. Will be. What was the question, Villy? I'm not going to read that out. I'm definitely not reading that one out. But what was the question? It's crazy. Muslera has been, yeah, back-to-back mistakes, and he made a mistake against. Was it France? He made a huge mistake against France at the 22 World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Got Oyazabal to score assist. Pressure. What pressure? Pressure is for tires. This generation doesn't feel it. Yeah, I mean, let's get to a penalty shootout and see if Alan Shearer says it again. Anyone into football? Anyone into football offering advice? Anyone into football offering? What are you offering advice about at this? One question at a time, mate. Bye bye Uruguay, pretty much. As it stands, bye bye Uruguay. And as it stands, bye bye Saudi Arabia. As it stands, Cape Verde are through to the next round. Which is. I don't know how. Honestly, I still don't know how they got a draw against Spain. And then they did it to Uruguay too, so it wasn't a fluke. And now Saudi. Yeah, I think it was just one of those. It was written. But there's still time. There's time for Saudi to win the group. Sorry, not win the group, but finish in second. Oh, this has sent me all the way down to the bottom of the comments. Anyone here who wants to... Melissa, we don't do that here. Will be Arsenal again. Prediction on Cape Verde and Saudi. 16, 17, I think. 16. I think he was 16 when he won the Euros. He's 19 now, right? He might have been 17. Yamal's the type of player to change the game by his own. Khaleesi can't. Who's guys, a question. Who's in the front running right now for Ballon d'Or? I just want to know what you guys think. Who is the most likely to win the Ballon d'Or right now? Algeria vs Austria predictions tomorrow. As an Algerian, it would be better to land third, to not play Spain. So right now you're in third. So just don't win, brother. Don't win the game. Don't score. And if they try to score, then let them score. It's as simple as that. But you need a point. 3 might not be enough. Just don't lose the game. Don't lose the game. And then you'll be fine. I want to know what you... I don't, Melissa. We don't do tips here. Refs want to be the main character today. Japan vs Uruguay will end in a draw. I'm calling. Refs want to be the main... You're spamming comments, guys. Everyone who bet on Cape Verde to win, go to sleep. France game was... Both games were fire. Senegal, Iraq as well. But yeah, France... The Norway game... It was disappointing that we never got to see Haaland, I'll be honest. Haaland and Mbappe in a World Cup. That would have been great to see, but we never got to see it. And the likelihood is we might not see it again. We might not see it again. I mean, I guess if the World Cups are going to be 48 teams and maybe 64, we will. But Norway, will they make the next World Cup? Norway was disappointing today using B team. What we think about Saudi? Do you reckon Spain will score in second half, or should I? We don't do tips, so I'm just not going to read those comments. We don't do tips here, guys. Any girls in here who wants to talk? We don't do tips, Melissa. So let's see. Ref wants to be the main character. They're playing 5 at the back. That's why. Who's playing 5 at the back? Cape Verde. I hope Spain wins. I mean, 1-0. Let's see what Uruguay can do. Thank you for the follow, Idelina. What's happening, James? Don't do tips. Only in soccer can you have a team not win one game and advance the playoff. I mean, Messi lost the first game, and look what happened there. As it stands, Muslera scores with his hands. Yeah, I mean, Muslera's still around. He's been the keeper for so long for Uruguay. He's been to multiple international tournaments, multiple, and he's still in the net. You think Yamal is going to get another shot? Let's see. Hopefully, Yamal plays full game or close to. Oyarzabal goal. You think Cape Verde winning? Guys, if the comments are just you asking for my opinions on what you guys are placing, then I'm just not going to answer. Yes, Cape Verde. Cape Verde, listen, as it stands, are going through. As it stands, they are going through. Sitole, Ballon d'Or. I mean, he's two completely different performances. The first game where he got sent off to the third game where he was defending for his life, controlling the midfield. I mean, the World Cup. The World Cup's crazy, crazy competition. First game, he's the villain. Third game, he's the hero. He is the hero. Dembele. It is Dembele. It is Dembele. Thank you for the heart, Mia Delina. It is Dembele. Yamal? You think Yamal is up there for Ballon d'Or? Yamal to get Dembele. It's Dembele, guys. It's Dembele. The correct answer. Do you know what it is with this question? I asked it. There is a correct answer, and the correct answer right now is Dembele. That is the correct answer. He's won the He's won the La Liga. Not La Liga. He's won Liga and he's won Champions League. If they win the World Cup, as it stands, he's got the same amount of goals as Mbappe. He's only one behind Messi. The correct answer is Dembele. How we feel about Cape Verde? Listen, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And they could be through to the round of 32. If we can't talk about... No, I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, Melissa. I'll be honest. I'm just not going to give you my opinion because I don't encourage it. And on top of that, I watch football throughout the year, not just World Cup, but throughout the year for the last 20 or so years, every single week because I love football. So the only difference is, apologies, the only difference is if I wasn't streaming, I would still be watching. The only difference is I'm streaming. That is the only difference. I would be watching football regardless. I watch football every year, every week, every month, every game. Every game Arsenal play, I watch. Every Champions League game, I watch. If there's a big game in the Bundesliga, if there's a big game in Ligue 1, if there's a big game in La Liga, or what's the other league? Serie A, I'll watch. Milan Derby, I'm there. Or El Clasico, I'm there. The Clasica, I'm there. Marseille PSG, I'm there. So this is not just for that. We're not doing that. We're just watching football. We love football, and most of the chat do love football. And I've just waffled for a good 2 minutes there, and the messages is piling on. Lamine Yamal is honestly the best of all time. The best of all time already, without a World Cup or a Champions League. I mean, World Cup. Some great players haven't won it. Messi was close to not winning it. But he's won how many Champions Leagues? Haaland better off bench. No to 64 teams. Definitely no. Definitely no. If there's 64 teams, there's no point of doing qualifiers because you may as well just let them all in. What's the point of doing qualifiers? Cape Verde will win. Imagine Cape Verde get a win. Even if Cape Verde draw, they're going to qualify. As it stands, a draw is enough. Lamine Yamal to get 2 shots. What do you think about Senegal? I think Senegal got unlucky to be in that group. France, the best team at the tournament, and Norway have Haaland. He's a robot. He's a machine. I see him every week. He's hard to stop. Gabriel and Saliba struggle with him. Everybody else will struggle with him. Thank you, Italina. Lamine Yamal to get to the way Cape Verde has been playing. Do you think they will score? You should never know. They scored 2 goals against Uruguay. Saudi, if you think they get a goal against Saudi, if they got 2 against Uruguay, you'd think they'd get a goal, but they don't need to score. That's the key here. Cape Verde don't need to score a goal. They just need to hold on and not concede. Is there any chance that Uruguay will score a goal? There is a chance, obviously, for all 4 teams to score in the second half. Uruguay have looked poor in 2 games, but they have to score. Uruguay absolutely have to score or they're out. At least, guys, if you want, go to tips. Yeah, literally. I'm not going to encourage it. I don't think... Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Thoughts on Saudi versus Capo, let's see. Let's see. As it stands, Saudi are out, Uruguay are out, Spain are through, Cape Verde are through. Take a hydration break. I will do, Smith. That's not a bad idea. Thank you for that. Thank you for the reminder. Come on, Cape. But yeah, the second halves are about to. No way, he got taken off. He got taken off. Muslera got subbed. Stinker and hooked. Stinker and hooked. Muslera has been taken off. Oh my word. That is his last. This is it. The World Cup done for him. I can't see him being at the next one. I said he's been around for a while. I'm sure he's old. I'm sure he is old. Stinker and hooked. That I'm telling you, that mistake. You can't be making that mistake at the World Cup. He's 40 years old. He's not making the next one. He has been around for a very long time. Stinker and hooked. Muslera is the Uruguayan goalkeeper. Uruguayan goalkeeper's gone off. He's done. He is done. It's sad, but you cannot be making that mistake as a professional. I don't know where I was with the comments. I've gone all the way to the bottom. Thank you, Adelina. Guys, trust me, Uruguay will score, then followed by Spain. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate all the follows, all the likes. Guys, I apologize. I'm gonna have to go to the bottom because it's gone to 130 and we will just never catch up. Just send the comment again. If you could, that would be great. I will read it out. Painful makes it look like everything his fault. I mean, that save. The reason they're behind is fully his fault. There is no other person to blame. Egypt versus Iran. Let's get there first. Should I? No, we don't do tips around here. I think Uruguay will score. Let's see. Feel bad for him. Yeah, I mean, that's his last appearance. That was it. But it's such a bad mistake. And he has a lot of experience. Excuse me. Thank you, Grizz. You think any chance of New Zealand winning against Belgium with Doku? No. If Doku starts, no. But if Doku doesn't start, anything can happen. They've been so poor without Doku. They have been so poor without Doku. Do you read Twitch? Okay, so apologies. I do read Twitch. I'm gonna have to do so. I'm gonna actually need to load that up. Let's read Twitch. Okay, I'm on Twitch. I'm reading the comments. I think I'm extremely biased, but is the ref horrible against Spain? I do want Spain to win though, so I don't know. Is the ref horrible to Spain? Has the ref been horrible to Spain? In what sense? What's he not given? What has he not given? Who's been dominating in Saudi game? I think it's been even, to be honest. But it's been pretty even. One mistake and they take a legend off so harsh. Yeah, it's a huge mistake. You can't make a mistake in this game. You cannot make a mistake in this game because there is so much at stake. It's a must win. It's a must not lose. And because of that mistake, they are losing. Because of that mistake, they are behind. Cape Verde have a chance here. Oh, keeper saves. Keeper saves. That was the chance. That was the chance. Thank you for the follow, Grizz. Might end 1-0, but honestly, I feel like Yamal wants to prove something. Let's see. He's got the ball. He goes back. All right, guys. You're right, Smitten. I've got to go back to watching because there is a lot at stake. Thank you for the heart, me, Elias. There is a lot at stake, and the second halves are underway. And we need to see. We need to see what happens. We need to see what happens. Your viewers is own. I don't think that's the case, Melissa. I'll be honest. I think a lot of them like football. Like, do you like football, Melissa? Are you a fan of the beautiful game? That's the name of it. The beautiful game. Are you a fan? And what team do you support? What club team do you support? Who you got winning the World Cup? France, Daniel. What about you? Do you think Cape Verde will score? Let's see. What's your guess for score for Spain? I mean, I think Uruguay needs to score. I mean, Uruguay have to score a goal. They're gonna throw everybody forward. I don't think Darwin Núñez is going off this time. If they concede again, oh my. This is Uruguay. This is no like these lot are gonna go back to Uruguay and they're gonna get can't say it on live, but they're not gonna be treated nicely. Let's put it that way. Oh, Canobia's through. Canobia is through. He's not taking a good touch. He's not taking a touch. He's got to go back. He's got to go back. Appreciate it, Elias. More fun if you... Is it more fun? Thank you. Thank you. Electric? Lightning? Who thinks Yamal can score? I really want Portugal to win, but it's hard. Yeah, I mean, CR7, if he does do it, it'd be amazing. It would be amazing. Cape Verde draw is lock. And it's just, we don't do that here. No tips. No tips. Uruguay third place. I really want Portugal to win, but it's hard. Obi-Wan Kenobi plays better. Better than who? Kenobi, I can't keep it on. Oh, instead of him. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Definitely not Obi-Wan Kenobi. Definitely not that. Yes, it's me, Mo. How you doing, Mo? Is Yamal the best on this pitch? Yes. In the world? No. Do you think Cape Verde is going to win this game? Let's see. Saudi are pushing as well, though. Saudi are trying to score because Saudi, if they don't get a goal, they're eliminated. So both Uruguay and Saudi are in the same place. They're in the same position. They need a goal. Both need a goal. My prediction always right. Netherlands and France will win World Cup. One of those teams. Yeah, I mean, France, I think will do it. I put my whole house on Spain to win by more than 2 goals. Netherlands is so strong. We need it for Harry Kane. I reckon this is his last tournament on form, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, is he going to be playing when he's 37? Very unlikely. I'm in Rotterdam right now. It's madness though. Fans are lovely people. I enjoy Apple. Cape Verde will win 1-0. I don't even think Morocco will make it to quarterfinals. Morocco play Netherlands. That'll be a great game. If results stay like that, which third team will be eliminated? As it stands, Uruguay are being eliminated in third place on 2 points. Well, not a million. Do you think Uruguay will win? I don't know if Uruguay think Uruguay will win. That's the problem. Do they think they can win? Oh, Cape Verde. Cape Verde, shots blocked. Can Saudi break? Saudi Arabia. We've got to go back. Bro, Uruguay defense is actually good. Spain struggles to attack. Yeah, I mean, Spain did it against Saudi, but they struggled to break down Cape Verde. I think they had 1 or 2 clear-cut opportunities. Yamal goes down. Yamal goes down. It's a bad challenge. It's a yellow card. Spain haven't been great in this tournament. They've just played Saudi and scored goals. Cape Verde are winning it all. The most boring group. No, this is the most open group. This is the most open. It's not boring. It's open. Like what I think what people want is for the groups to be done at this point, and then every game we see 5 goals because there's nothing to play for. But if the groups are tight like this, there's still something left in both games. Like these games actually mean something. Seen enough, I'm gonna switch to Cape Verde. Uruguay make it through in third place. No. Not in third place. 2 points won't be enough. Genuine question, if you have a partner, have they not gone mad about how all the games you watched so far? I mean, it's football. It's the World Cup. And we just gotta watch the games. We gotta enjoy them. We gotta enjoy them. This group is so boring. BTTS. Do you think Uruguay scores a goal? Let's see. All right, guys. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch some of this second half. I want to see who's playing better and who's playing worse. I want to see if Uruguay can actually get a goal. Uruguay need a goal. To what, Andrew? Change it to what? 64 teams? Please no. If they do 64, there's no point in doing qualifying. Just let them all in. Open the doors and let everybody in. I mean, that's a high foot. That was a high foot. And he's given the free kick. It's a very high foot. Do you think Belgium still wins the group? Belgium, let's see if Doku starts. 48 teams doesn't work. They're trying to do 64 now. You know they're trying to do 64 for the next one. They're trying to do, it's either 2030 or the 2034. They're trying to do 64 teams. Like at that point, you may as well invite the clubs. Why did the sub, the keeper had a shocker in the first half? It's crazy to see Cape Verde, yeah, could be going through. As it stands, they are going through. It's more pro 64 than 40. I'm more pro 64 than 48. Yeah, it could literally be anybody. Anybody could make it. I mean, surely now Italy make the World Cup. 64 teams. If they don't make 64, just wrap it up. They're the biggest miss from this World Cup. I know people will say Nigeria, but Italy have won it 4 times. Italy should be at this World Cup. Italy should be at every single World Cup. They've taken off Valverde, I know, I heard. 64, just invite everyone. There should be no qualifiers, just let them all in. The ref is with me. I need BTTS. Just invite every country, yeah, literally. Why is it going to be round? What is it going to be round of? I don't know what it's going to be. No, I think what they're going to do is with the 64, it's only going to be the top 2 that make it. So it'd be just the top 2, and that would mean 32 teams. They won't do third place. Good Italy will be there, not same without Italy. It will really be the World Cup, literally. It will be the world, literally every team is going to make it. Like, if you miss out of a 64 team World Cup, just may as well stop playing. May as well stop playing football. How many goals do you think there will be? Let's see. Valverde got it. I don't know how he got what they're thinking. Now, he can do 125 minutes of running. It's a 90-minute game. San Marino for the 6. San Marino, Andorra, Faroe Islands, everybody. Yeah, Valverde hooked. Oh man, 64. Yeah, that album would never get done. You'd need to travel all around the US to get the stickers. There's so many teams, trying to find them all from one state, not happening. 64 is just ridiculous. I think 32 was brilliant. 48, I get it. You want to invite more countries and make it more entertaining, add an extra round. 64, there's going to be like 5 games a day. The World Cup is going to go on for 7-8 weeks. It's going to become 2 months long. Because right now, the World Cup, it started, I think, the 11th of June. It's going to end on the 19th of July. It's already longer by a week. You add another... It's a crunching tackle from Bentancur. You add another couple of teams and it's just going to be longer and longer and longer. Cape Verde to score, please. I think goals in both games would be great. Gonna go to the bottom, guys. What do you think about Iran, Egypt? Iran need a draw. A draw is enough. Oyarzabal did not get medical help, couldn't go back on and stayed longer than a minute. And they blew the whistle faster on Spain versus Uruguay. Like, apologies if I'm not reading the comments on Twitch, like, quickly. I need to get this set up, like, correct right now because there's two games at the same time. It's hard to manage, I have to be honest. However, I will be keeping an eye on Twitch as well. And YouTube. YouTube and Twitch have kind of been... Oh, poor touch. Poor touch. But we'll be reading all the comments as soon as the groups end. When the groups end, the setup will be a little bit better. Right now, it's just a lot chaotic. It's very chaotic. There's two games. There's a lot going on. And yeah, thank you, Justin. Which game are you watching? Actually not too upset if Saudi doesn't win here. But you'll be out though. If Saudi doesn't win, they'll be on 2 points, which won't be enough. You'll be knocked out of the World Cup. Gerd Muller record was special because it was against stronger teams, stronger nations, yeah. It's true. But then you look at, like, for instance, I'm not going to use Messi as an example, I'm going to use Mbappe. Mbappe has played as many games as possible at the World Cup. Like, record-wise, he's got to the final twice. He's been to 2 World Cups before this one. And he's got to the very, very end of both World Cups. So, like, for him, it's not a case of he's done it over 6 World Cups or 5 World Cups. 2 World Cups, he's got to the very end, whether he won it, where he won one, he lost the other in the final. Like, that's a good record too. I think that gets... we just look past it because it's Mbappe and he's been around for so long, and I don't know why, but Mbappe, his numbers, they're ridiculous. He's got 16 goals in what, 17 games? Like, Mbappe has literally played what, 2 World Cups and got to the final in both, and contributed heavily in both runs, both campaigns. And this one, you expect them to get to the final again. And who's going to get the goals? Maybe Dembele with some 2. They're level right now, but you expect Mbappe to be the one that ends the tournament with the most goals. Olmo goes down. Olmo goes down. Olmo goes down. Nothing given. Nothing given. Spain showing his level. Uruguay can't finish. They can't. So Cape Verde has done some changes. Might get interesting now. They don't need to win. Just don't lose. If you're Cape Verde right now, do not concede a goal. They're both outside the box though. They are both outside. And obviously VAR can't get involved. Olmo. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Olmo. What on earth was that strike? Thank you for the heart me, Faf. What on earth was that strike? What was he doing? What was he doing? I mean, Yamal should have just shot. He finds him. Olmo, oh my. Olmo, oh no. Oh no. I mean, it's Olmo and Ferran Torres. They don't want to score for Spain, honestly. What you think score for... Let's see. Now, it's outside the box. Mbappe is a World Cup legend. He played better than overrated CR7 in the World Cup. Does Cape Verde play Argentina? We need to check. I'm going to have to check that. The only thing is Cape Verde haven't been confirmed through yet. They need to see what happens in the rest of the groups. They are going to have to see, but as it stands... Oh my word, as it stands is Argentina. As it stands, Cape Verde play Argentina. They got to stop Messi. They've stopped Yamal. They've stopped Uruguay. They're stopping Saudi. They've got to stop Messi next. I think that is where it comes to an end. That's where I think it comes to an end. Yeah, Uruguay just poor. Spain can't finish, and Uruguay just can't create chances. Olmo, I don't know how he didn't score. I don't know how he mishit it so bad. Sold Lamine assist. I don't know how Olmo missed, honestly. Uruguay have been so poor. Uruguay have been so poor. Bro, can Uruguay score? They've been so bad. Uruguay have actually. Has Unai Simon made a save? Cape Verde spawned with the final bosses. Literally. Saudi did it to Argentina last time, and the European champion Spain couldn't beat them. Uruguay have won 2 World Cups. Granted, they were a long time ago. They couldn't beat them either. Zero exactly. Like Uruguay have been poor. Do they not know they're going out? Has nobody told them? Raya, best keeper in the world. Why is he not playing? You need to ask the manager. I don't know. Why did Valverde come off? Because Bielsa's lost his mind. Bielsa right now is panicking because when they get back to Uruguay, he's getting sacked. He's getting sacked. There's no way Bielsa keeps his job. He's getting sacked the moment the flight touches down in Uruguay, sacked. Because Uruguay should not be going out of this group, especially when there's a third place. There's a third place to you shouldn't even be thinking about third place if you're Uruguay. They shouldn't be thinking about third place. Uruguay are playing dirty. This is a boring match, ain't it? I thought Spain would demolish them. Spain haven't been great this World Cup. In the 3 games, Saudi, yes, but the other 2, with the likes of Ferran Torres and Olmo missing chances like that, they're going to struggle. They are European champions, but they are going to struggle because they can't shoot. They really can't shoot. How many goals have they scored? They scored, what, 5 goals? And 4 of them came against Saudi. This is a tough game. I mean, on paper it is. But they've had chances. They just can't take them. They just can't take them. Olmo goes down, no foul. Bielsa is off his rocker these days. Have you all seen Garnacho's new haircut? No, I haven't. He's not at the World Cup. All I've been watching is the World Cup, and he's not there. There's Argentina as it stands, Justin. That's what it is. As it stands. Shout out Nunes. He's getting sacked before getting to you. He's getting sacked before they touch down. He might get the sack while midair on the flight. Bielsa's in big trouble. Hydration break. Big trouble. Bielsa is in big trouble. Is it really going to be 0-0? What do you think about Valverde subbed off? Shocking decision. Valverde is a man that can give you 125 minutes of running, let alone 90. All they need him is 95 minutes. They've taken him off. He's their best player by a country mile. Valverde is their best player by a country mile. And he's gone off. I mean, it must be an injury on some kind of issue. Otherwise, how could they take him off? Woohoo, Vozinha. Yeah, second clean sheet. Thank you for the follow, ma'am. Needs Spain to goal key. So are you saying USA is a better team than Spain right now? You guys take the chances. Spain are not taking chances. They don't have players that can finish. They don't. They can't finish their dinner. They can't. They're missing chances. And on top of that, they're not creating many chances either. I say they're missing chances. How many have they created? Against Cape Verde, Ferran Torres missed a few. But Vozinha didn't have to make a lot of saves. And the US take the chances. The US take the chances and score the goals. And you can't even say Spain have come up against tough teams. Who's in the group? Like, realistically, Cape Verde, come on. Saudi, they scored 4, fair. Look at this game. This game really, if Uruguay were really about it, this Spain team have not played well. But Uruguay, where is the quality? And they're just showing Valverde. I don't know what he's doing on the bench. You need a goal. You need quality. They've taken off the best player they have. Come on, Spain. They look so washed this year. Did Spain take a vacation, man? This can't be Spain. I'm telling you, this Spain team, people were talking about winning the whole thing. Like, you cannot look past France. It's as simple as that. France will destroy this team. France will destroy the Spain team. Don't underestimate Spain, bro. Uruguay is a big team. The match is actually hard. Cape Verde. I just put on Cape Verde so they will score. Like, you know what it is? Cape Verde have done remarkably well to be where they are. But they in football, they should never be where they are. They've got 3 points in this group. How? I have no idea. Like, 3 points in this group with 2 World Cup winners. And now they're drawing with Saudi Arabia. How? Whose player is B? Olmo, hydration break. Do you think he wins? Let's see. Hydration break in that game. Spain, Uruguay is underway. Literally, with Spain, it's just not been good. Literally what Yol said. The whole thing has been bad. Olmo is... They've got Ferran Torres as well. It doesn't get any better. It's like a lose-lose. Which one do you start? Which one do you start? Olmo is... Spain is horrible. What do you think about the Cape Verde? The ref is so buns. American refs are so behind the game, not protecting the players at all. Protecting them from what? Ugarte. I still don't know what happened to Ugarte. He went off. Not sure what the injury was. Guys, we're at the bottom. And we are going to be watching the last 18 minutes. We're locking in. We are locking in. Spain. Yamal. 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 Spain have it back. Olmo. 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 Who's Pino? Can't believe there's only 20 minutes left and there's only one goal. Yeah, one goal between the two matches. LC, it's honestly because there's so much at stake in both games. No team wants to make a mistake. Whereas when you guys played Turkey, it was a different story. You guys had won already. Turkey were playing for pride. We saw goals. This game, there's both games. There's so much on the line that nobody wants to make a mistake. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Whereas Uruguay don't have enough, like, they have to start making mistakes. They have to start pushing forward. Because as it stands, they're not making it. As it stands, third place teams, this is perfect for Scotland. This is perfect for Scotland. They're playing like they don't care. Is this great result for Scotland? This is what Scotland wanted. It is absolutely brilliant for Scotland. I think Spain is out of rhythm because of Uruguay disruptive fouls. Spain just don't look at it. I have to be honest. When they have the ball, they just slow. They need Nico Williams on the other side. They need Nico Williams back and firing. That's what they need. There needs to be both of them, one on the left, one on the right. Fingers crossed for Capo, please. They're close. They are really close. They're going to finish second. They are going to finish second, and then it is going to be Argentina. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Because it's a first versus second situation. Cape Verde are going to play Argentina. Vozinha has played Yamal. He's going to play Messi next. If nothing changes in this group. Imagine. Just imagine. I think Spain is a good team. They are not showing their full power and playing it very safe. Very safe. Spain have 4 points. Spain have 4 points. They don't really. Oh my word. Oh my word. Cape Verde, how have they not scored? How have Cape Verde not scored? That was the chance. That was the chance, and they've not taken it. How have Cape Verde not scored? Oh my word, what a chance. What a chance, and they've not taken it. Cape Verde, how? How have they not scored? They've got a corner. They have got a corner. Let's see what they can do. Corner, Cape Verde. How have they not scored? Thank you for the heart, Miela. How did they not score? Ella, which game are you watching? Which game are you watching? Cape Verde have come so close. Really, they should have scored. Really, they should have definitely scored. How did they not score? And the corner's been wasted. Let's see this chance again. It's a fantastic touch. It's a fantastic touch. And he's played it in behind. It's a must score. He had to score. He had to score. That was such a good chance. That was such a big chance. Yamal's going off. Williams is on. Yamal's off. Williams is on. LC, I don't know how they didn't do it. Imagine that comes back to bite them. That was a glorious chance. If they scored that, they could have afforded to concede 2 goals. Now they can't concede at all. Now, do you know what's crazy? If Saudi score, Saudi will be going through. If Saudi score, Saudi will be going through in second place. This game has everything on the line. As it stands, it's Cape Verde. Oh my word, imagine Messi against Saudi again in the knockouts. Imagine Saudi-Argentina again, but this time in the round of 32. And this time, if Messi loses, he's out. Oh my word, Saudi-Argentina part 2. That could happen. Thank you for the follow, Camillo. Goalkeeper really got subbed. He did. Moslera went. Jerry, he went. No, wait. What, this time, Ella? What time did you sleep? Your signal is so slow. Am I behind? Am I behind, or is the live lagging? Oh. What else do Scotland need if Spain win? And we need to look at the next group. Yamal's gone off. Yeah, Williams is on. Yamal did us dirty. Does Spain score again? Let's see. Does it look like Uruguay? No, Cape Verde should have scored. Cape Verde should have scored. We actually might get Argentina, Saudi Arabia again, but this time in the knockouts. If Saudi score. Listen, if Cape Verde goes through, if Saudi goes through, either team to go through is remarkable. Let's not forget, Saudi are only ranked, what? 6 places ahead of Cape Verde. It's not like Saudi are a great side either. But population-wise, I think Saudi have 35 million. Cape Verde don't. Cape Verde don't have 35 million. Thank you for the follows. Cape Verde score, please. They came so close. Honestly, that's why I don't want to win, because Argentina is coming for revenge. Imagine doing it twice, though. Where is Messi? Where is Messi? Oh my days. That video is going to come back out. That video is going to resurface. Where is Messi? Where is Messi? And where is Messi going to be? He's got to beat Saudi. PTSD. Oh my word. That was the first game of 22. That was the first game. Where is Messi? Where is Messi? And Messi went all the way. Messi went all the way. Cape Verde vs Saudi is a little bit more. Yeah, it is. Uruguay have been so bad. Uruguay have been so bad. But Uruguay just need 1 goal. They don't need to win. As it stands, 1 goal will be enough. 1 goal will be enough. Cape Verde on the attack. Cape Verde shot is blocked. We don't do tips here, guys. Darwin Núñez almost. Darwin Núñez almost. Guys, now it's time to lock in. 12 minutes, 11 and a half. And there is a lot at stake in both games. I don't know which game to watch. This is hard. You've got to watch both. You actually have to watch both games. Because both mean something. Messi is behind Ronaldo. In terms of what, really? Goals? Because that's the only thing, is goals. I think everything else, and Champions Leagues. But that's it. Spain isn't playing all that great, to be honest. Let it run. Cape Verde, okay, withdraw. Can't believe Uruguay was the first country to win a World Cup trophy. They've got 2. They do have 2, and they're about to go out. Ready to win. Thank you for the follow, Black Ink. Not draw. Cape Verde always drawing. We don't do tips here, Osman. Osman, no tips. I'm not Turkish, Julian. I do, Joe. How are you streaming it? How have you got both games on? If Spain scores, I'm rich. If Uruguay score, they're still alive. I honestly don't know which game to watch. Because there's... The Cape Verde Saudi is literally either team. It's literally either team could do it. Whereas in the other game, it's just Uruguay need to score. Spain, they're going to go through. Yeah, this is rough. Watching both games now, head swiveling back and forth. Literally, that's me up and down, up and down. And it's going to be like this for the next 15 minutes. It is literally going to be like this until the very end. Because both games are so tight. We didn't get the goals. We didn't get the 10 goals again. But we got 2 very tight games. We got 2 very tight games and anything can happen. So right now, Uruguay, if they score, could go through. Cape Verde are going through. If Saudi score, they're going through. There's so much at stake with 15 minutes to go. So much at stake. Which one are you watching, Joe? I'll tell you about the other one. I'll tell you about the other one. I'm watching on TikTok. The Saudi stream, it's surprisingly, Saudi need to score. What do you think, Cape Verde game? Cape Verde had a great chance. They never took it. Uruguay on the attack. Uruguay on the attack. He's gone for goal. Unai Simon gets a hand to it. Corner. Corner Uruguay. Saudi sub. Thank you for the follow, Shirish. Ferran gonna score. Ferran Torres gonna score. Brother, come on. Let's not be silly now. What is your prediction about Brazil versus Japan? Are there any chance? Japan are a good team. Japan only got knocked out of the last World Cup because of penalties. Japan, my dark horses, they're gonna give Brazil a game. And then the other game that's confirmed as well. Netherlands. Oh, Netherlands has gone over. Spain through. Netherlands and Morocco is going to be a very good game as well. So you're watching Spain. Okay, so the other game is 0-0. But there is 8 plus about 6 minutes, 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left. And as it stands, Uruguay and Saudi are out. Cape Verde and Spain are through. Saudi on the attack. Saudi on the attack. Cape Verde, can they clear? They've got a throw in. It's such a boring game. It's going to be 1-0, I'm sure, but I don't know who will score, Cape Verde or Saudi. But I have this feeling. Imagine one scores now. It's so late. Doku starts for, yeah, then New Zealand, good luck. Because he's a menace. He's trying to get the ball off him, trying to stop Doku with Trossard on the other side. Belgium are going to be a threat. Belgium are going to be a big threat. Scotland is not fully out. Spain are doing them a massive favour. They're doing them a massive favour by being ahead. They need more to go their way. Cape Verde sucks. They're about to go through, Jules. These games are too good. Can't wait. Yeah, knockouts. Some of the games. Even Argentina, Cape Verde. There's a storyline for sure. Oh my word. Oh my word, the Saudi keeper. Cape Verde shoot, it's over. I think Morocco will be at the final. You think they're going to beat the Netherlands? 2 boring games, but Fellaini, so much on the line. So much on the line here. Belgium have been disgusting so far, though. There was no Doku at the last game. Another mistake from Cabo. That was Saudi. That was the Saudi keeper. That was the Saudi keeper. Which game do I look at? I don't know. I'm hearing noises up here and I have to look down here and... Oh, Cape Verde. He's put it wide. It's a throw-in. The shot has gone for a throw-in. Does Spain get one more goal? Let's see. Let's see. Guys, I'm going to have to go to the bottom. Apologies. I'm going to start again. What do Scotland need to stay in? They need more results like this. Right now, this, as it stands, is in their favour. We'll have a look once this ends. But right now, there's so much going on. We can't do calculations. We cannot do calculations. We'll do it at the end. Yeah, look, Scotland needs so many results. Right now, this Spain-Uruguay result is one result they needed. De La Cruz! Unai Simon saves. Unai Simon saves. Appreciated you, Bas. Spain will gift Uruguay last-minute draw. So there is going to be a goal in Cape Verde game. I'm sure Marmouche on bench for Egypt. Who's the striker? Goal Spain. It's still 1-0, guys. Senegal. I don't know what that says. Yes, but Cabo had it. They did. They've had another chance. How have they not scored? Cape Verde have come so close again. Cape Verde have come so close again. They've had 2 great chances in the second half. And again, and again. Yeah, and again, and again. And they're still not taking them. They're still not taking them. There's still time left for Saudi. There's time left for Uruguay. Spain. Ferran Torres. He's so bad. Ferran Torres is so bad. He's so bad. Cape Verde through. Cape Verde through. What is that? Ferran Torres is a great touch and he still misses. Yeah, Elias, yeah, that's the guy that's going to score, yeah? He's going to score. The touch is beautiful. He does the hard part so well with the easy part. Ferran Torres can't do it. Ferran Torres, he cannot do it. I've said it multiple times. I don't know what Barcelona saw. I don't know what they saw. I don't know what they're seeing. Because look at what we're seeing. Look at what we're seeing. Messi, best player ever. All neutrals must want Argentina to win. How has he missed? How has he missed? Uruguay still alive. Ferran Torres. It's Ferran Torres. This is what I'm saying about Spain. With him up front, how are they going to beat the big teams? How are they going to score goals? If he's missing chances like that, what chance do they have? Cape Verde is selling. I don't know how he missed. It's a great first touch. He tried to do a Suarez. If you know, you know. Suarez through David Luiz's legs. He tried to do that. He tried to do that. But Suarez put it top bins. Ferran Torres smashes the bar. Ferran, honestly, how many extra time? There's still 2.5 minutes. Maybe 5-6 minutes. 5-6 minutes in both games. I'm going live for every single game, S. Every single game. Ferran is just a roster filler. He got the other Luis Suarez. You know which goal I'm talking about. You know which goal. Through the legs of David Luiz, and then there was no need to put it top bins. Suarez put it top bins. Ferran Torres, he takes a good touch. It's literally identical chance, and he smashes the bar. Cape Verde have a throw. Ferran might just cost Spain. They're going to go through anyway. Thank you for the follow, Dan. Thank you. We'll be there. Need to have a nap. Right, have a nap. See you in... what are we talking now? 40, 50... 50-ish minutes. 40-something. Yeah, he got the Suarez that are currently on the field. Did Cape Verde matter to Scotland? No, just the Spain-Uruguay. It was just Spain beating Uruguay. That's what Scotland needed. But they need more. Scotland needs so many more results to go in their favour. It's not just this one. Scotland right now are one of the worst ranked teams in 3rd place because of the goal difference. Come on, Cape Verde. If you actually think Spain have a chance of winning the cup, then yeah, I mean, the attackers just, oh my word. It's very good for me that you have a lot of comments already because you can't remember what I told you. No, I remember what you told me about um, the team that got knocked out by Grimsby in the Carabao Cup. I remember. I won't forget. I won't forget. We don't forget those. Villy, where is Grimsby? This is too, like, chance. Chance. Darwin Nunes. What is Nunes doing? Canobia. Oh, this could be a penalty. This could be a penalty. This could be a penalty for Uruguay because he gets in front. He does get in front. This could be a penalty on... Who is that? Vinas. Vinas down. This could be a penalty, guys. Because he gets in front. He does get in front. Nothing given. 5 minutes added on. Uruguay have 5 minutes to score. He does get in front, though. I'm sure he gets in front. He does get in front. He does get his foot in front. He's put his leg in front. Vinas. He gets... Nah, commentators got that wrong. Commentators got that wrong. The Uruguayan gets his foot in front and gets caught by the Spaniard. He gets caught by the Spaniard. He's done the hard part. He's got his leg in front. Uruguay have 4 minutes. There's 5 minutes in both games added on. Cape Verde are going to qualify as it stands with 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Cape Verde are going to qualify in second place. Uruguay are getting knocked out, as are Saudi Arabia. This is going to be Cape Verde against Argentina. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And even if Uruguay score, Cape Verde are still in with a chance. As long as they don't concede, they're in with a chance. If Saudi score, Saudi qualify. Saudi on the attack. Cape Verde have it back. Free kick Uruguay offside. Uruguay have the ball. He got his foot in front. It's definitely a pen. He got his foot in front of the Spanish player and the Spanish player collided with him. So it's definitely a penalty. What the Uruguayan did was the smart move. Get your leg in front and force the contact. It was definitely a penalty. The Spanish player went for it. The Uruguayan had his leg in front. Oh, Saudi have a chance. Vozinha saves. Vozinha saves. 3 minutes. 3 minutes for Saudi. 3 minutes for Uruguay. And yeah, Vozinha's mum is loving it. His team is about to make the round of 32. Williams gets brought down. He gets absolutely hacked down. And he's going to get booked. He is going to get booked. Canobio is going to get booked as well. He's pushing the referee around. Yeah, there's going to be extra added time on top of the added time. Cape Verde on the attack. Cape Verde on the attack. They've lost it. Saudi on the attack. Goodness gracious. Thank you for the follow, Neil. Both boring games, barely any goals, but so much at stake. Pompa, there's so much at stake in both games. Like one goal for Saudi or Uruguay changes everything. If Uruguay score, they qualify. If Saudi score, they qualify. With 2 minutes to go. I love his mum. She's so cute. She made it. She made it to the World Cup. They got her out there. Why is Valverde not on the pitch? They took him off, Leonardo. Imagine Uruguay need a goal and they've taken off their best player. Bro, just score. I don't remember who was your... I didn't remember who was your favorite country. I want England to win. I want England to win, but the French are still in the competition. The French are still in the competition. If this keeps up, Argentina are playing Cape Verde. Argentina are playing Cape Verde if this carries on. After England, I think France will win. Ooh, Canobia is going to get booked. Could be a red. It's a red. It's a straight red. Canobia's got a straight red, and he's having a... Yeah, it's not looking good. He's got hands on the referee, hands on Fabian Ruiz. Canobia's got a red card. Uruguay all over the place. Uruguay all over the place. It's a straight red for Canobia. Uruguay are going to be knocked out of the World Cup. He's taken out Kabasi. Yes, I mean, it's a shocking challenge. It's a shocking challenge. I mean, there's not really much contact, to be honest. There's no contact. It's just studs are so high. There's contact on the foot. And yeah, it's completely kicking off. Cape Verde, 20 seconds. Cape Verde, 20 seconds. Uruguay are done. Uruguay are down to 10 men. And I don't know how much extra time is going to get added. Canobia wants to fight everybody. Canobia doesn't want to leave. He does not want to leave. Cape Verde should have scored. Game's almost done. Saudi are out. Saudi are out. Capo Verde are through. Capo Verde are through. How long is left in this game? Canobia just wants to fight everybody. If you're watching the Uruguay-Spain game, he's not leaving. I don't know how much time is left. As it stands, Cape Verde are through. As it stands, Cape Verde are through. They're watching the game. The Cape Verde players are watching the game. They're watching the game. Because this game, I think there's another minute at least. Because the red card, all the fouls. There's a minute left for Uruguay. 1 minute for Uruguay to save this. Oh, Bentancur has kicked it out of play. That could be it. That could be it. That could be it. They're watching the game. Cape Verde are all watching the game. They're all around a phone, all watching it. They're all watching it. As soon as the full-time whistle blows in this game, they will go absolutely crazy. And that is it. Cape Verde have done it. Cape Verde have done it. They're through to the round of 32. How? How? How have they gone through in this group? And not in third place, but in second place. They've gone through in second place. How? How have Cape Verde qualified? They've qualified in second place. In second place, Cape Verde, look at the players. Look at the players. They're all celebrating. They're all going crazy. Cape Verde, their first time at a World Cup and they've qualified. They have qualified and Bosnia has 2 clean sheets. Saudi Arabia out, Uruguay out, Cape Verde and Spain are through. Cape Verde and Spain are through. Just look what it means to the fans. Look what it means to the fans. Saudi just needed 1 goal. Saudi needed 1 goal. Cape Verde are through. Cape Verde are through to the round of 32 in second place. They finished ahead of Uruguay, ahead of Saudi. They're the lowest ranked team in the group. They have qualified in second place. They haven't lost a game. They haven't lost a game at this World Cup. Cape Verde have done it. How? How? Uruguay have been knocked out. Saudi have been knocked out. Spain finishing first. Cape Verde finishing second. Cape Verde finishing second. Cape Verde are playing Argentina. They're playing Argentina. What's the population in the country again? Isn't it like 500,000? What is their population? 550,000 people. They've got less than 600k population and they're through to the round of 32. They haven't lost a game. They've drawn with Spain, they've drawn with Uruguay, and they've got a draw with Saudi. Cape Verde have done it. Cape Verde are through. I don't know how. How have they gone through in this group? How have they gone through in this group? I mean, this is definitely the biggest upset in terms of the teams that have gone through. This team should have lost all 3 games. This team has lost none. Cape Verde have lost no games at this World Cup so far. And they finished second in the group ahead of Uruguay, two-time World Cup winners. They've won it twice, Uruguay. This is their first time at the World Cup, Cape Verde. I don't know how they've done it. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how they've done it. And they're still celebrating. They're still celebrating. And they're going to celebrate every single moment they can until Argentina, because that is the next team. That is the next team for Cape Verde. The population is less than 600k and they're through to the round of 32. How? Honestly, how? How did they go through, guys? How have they gone through in this group? This is crazy. This is crazy. That is the biggest shock. That is by far the biggest shock. I genuinely thought Saudi would win. I thought Saudi would get a goal and they would qualify. Cape Verde have kept another clean sheet at the World Cup. Vozinha has his second clean sheet at the World Cup. And Cape Verde are through to the round of 32. They play Argentina. Yeah, I think that at that point, if they go past Argentina, football, I mean, anything can obviously happen, but Argentina and Messi, surely that'll be the end. But they've done it. They've got to the round of 32. And that is it, guys. Let's sum this up. So Spain have won the group in first place on 7 points. In second place, Cape Verde. Cape Verde in second place with 3 points. And in third place, Uruguay on 2 points. And last in the group, Saudi on 1 point. What does that mean? Spain have qualified. Cape Verde have qualified in second place. Both Saudi and Uruguay. Uruguay are out. Uruguay are out. Wow. I mean, that's definitely the biggest shock so far. They've not lost at the World Cup after playing 3 games in that group. You look at that group, they should have lost all 3 games. Uruguay are in big trouble. Bielsa, how long are we giving him? Guys, how long? Is it going to be half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours? He's getting sacked. There's no shadow of a doubt. He's getting sacked. Because Uruguay should not be getting knocked out, especially when 3 teams in the group can go through. Cape Verde, wow. Cape Verde have done it. Cape Verde have done it. And that is it, guys. That is it. We've done this group as well. Group H has come to a conclusion and Spain have won it. Cape Verde in second. Uruguay in third. And Saudi in fourth. And it's Argentina next. It is Argentina next. But yeah, guys, that is this group done. We're gonna be moving on to the next group, which is Group G. Group G begins in less than an hour. Group G begins in less than an hour. I'll be back in, I don't know, 38 minutes. We're going to be back in 38 minutes for the next group. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Cape Verde have qualified to the round of 32. Against all odds. I do not know what the odds were for them to qualify before the tournament started, but I know they were crazy. I don't even do odds. I say no tips all the time. Cape Verde have just done the unthinkable in this group. They've drawn 3 games. They haven't lost the game. How have they not lost the game? How has nobody beat them? They've done it. They've done it. But yeah, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Cape Verde and Spain are through to the round of 32. See you guys in 37 minutes for the next group.